Hey everybody, just waiting for some folks to show up. I can guarantee you I am exhausted today. I have no idea how long we're gonna be here. Hey Craig. But I have a bunch of stuff. Hey Pixie to open and it's a lot. So normally I would sit down, do a bunch of videos, and then I'd go live. Um, but no, the political the smart thing to do in YouTube, I'm not doing that. I don't care. I am tired. I've had one heck of a day. My brain is melting, y'all. We did uh, we only worked until 12:30 today, so we worked from 9 a.m. to 12:30, and then we sat at the dealership. I was on a conference meeting call from 2 to 5:30. And my brain is melting because of the information that I was receiving in this meeting. I'm like, this makes so much more sense. When you get to talk to a software developer and listen to them speak, you're like, oh my gosh, it makes so much more sense now. And I'm just so thrilled that we did this, although my brain is melting. So, and then, okay, so this morning I had a croissant, I had a coffee, I had work, I did writing a documentation, I had a morning meeting. We left to go to the dealership. No lunch, no food. I had some grapes and some nuts in my bag. I had my Neverfull with me, which is dumped over here. And oh my goodness. So no food, right? So we leave the dealership at I don't know, 4:30. They said it'll be 2 hours. Yeah, I knew they were lying to me. It was 4 hours. And then so we drove straight to the pharmacy because James needed to get a medication. Still no food. James was like, do you want to go to this XYZ restaurant? I'm like, James, I am hangry. I am so hungry. I have a headache. I am upset. I need food now. So we went over to the chicken shack. I got some chicken. I said, we're not stopping. We're gonna get it to go. We are going to park right here and I'm gonna eat in this car. You can wait to go home and eat because he hates touching food. So I was like, I don't care. I'm a barbarian. I'm wolfing down food and okay. And it's okay. I will survive now. Because mind you, this whole week I really haven't had real food. I've been eating snack food the whole week because even last night when we came back, or was it yesterday when I came back from um my convention, I didn't eat dinner. We had lunch. Lunch was 10 chicken nuggets. I didn't have anything else but that yesterday. Well, I had the two burritos, the two little breakfast tacos, and then I had 10 nuggets yesterday and some, I don't know, I think I had Cheetos for dinner. So anyway, so I was starving today. I needed food. So I ate food. I feel better. But the crash will happen. The crash will happen. So I want to get here, hang out with you and see how long I can ride this sugar boost because I just had I just ate some protein, something that isn't a carb or not only a carb because most of this whole week I've been living off cheese and crackers. So today I had chicken, like real meat. I'm like, yay! So anyway, this is my bag today. Awesome bag. This S-Lock drives me nuts though. Out of all the Louis Vuitton things, I would probably never get another bag with an S-Lock. This thing pops open on all the time. Like all the time. Like you barely touch it and it's gonna like, oh, okay, you want to be open? No, I didn't want you to be open. Drives me nuts. But anyway, this is the bag I used today. Love her. I felt very bougie because I had this lovely lady and then I had my Neverfull with me. Yeah. So yeah, I would never actually ever get another S-Lock type bag. So when I see those like petite malls that everybody loves, I'm like, you keep that. So we're gonna go from small to large. So I have an 11-pound box at the bottom of this pile. So we're gonna start at the top of the pile, and this should be its own unboxing, but I don't care. This is uh a kid's bag. What did I just do? Oh, let's not do that. Um, I ordered this from Kint's. I really probably shouldn't have bought this. I say that all the time. I really shouldn't have bought this. Financially, bad planning. I could have bought the same one off eBay for $100. This one was $159 plus tax, so it came out to be right under $170 something with free shipping. And I was expecting a box. I was a little surprised that it came in a bag. But you know what? I'm fine with it. Keeping costs down. Everything costs more. So let's take a look. Let's really hope this is not a return. D says my D dress of your purse peg with that. That's why I got rid of them. Oh, what did it do? What did I miss? Oh, the S lock. Oh, the S locks. Yes, the S locks. Yeah. On the dress up your purse version of the Bishop teeth. Yeah. So this is I've been wanting this for a very long time. I keep looking at them, keep looking at them, and keep looking at them. The problem is that they always they're very neutral. They're always going to have a beige, they're going to have a cream, they're going to have a black. Sometimes they have a pop of color. I keep waiting for blue or navy to show up. It hasn't happened yet. I keep waiting. But let's take a look and see what I can see. Let's see if we keep this back. And this all because Lisa from Luxury Life in the Middle, she has two of these. She took one to Paris and she really likes it. And then Heather Lanner, Tanner Leatherstein doesn't really like this brand, but I'm just like, I don't care. And then, okay, let's take a look. I don't want to spend Loewe money for a puzzle. And everybody who has a puzzle says that the opening is annoying, right? So let's see. So this is a very short handle. This is absolutely just a handle. This is not a shoulder anything. But this is what made me want this bag is because it opened like this. It doesn't have a zipper. So the actual puzzle bag has a zipper. And everybody says it's annoying to get in and out of. Now, I know there's also the horse by the Clementine by the horse that a lot of people have. And I looked at those too. They still never came out with a blue one. So this one, okay, so this one is kind of like the puzzle edge, with the fact that it's stitched on top of a base piece. So it's piece, but not really piece. So there's top pieces on a base piece. But this is really pretty, I'm pretty, but I'm not about, well, this is just the top handle. So there's an actual strap on the inside. This is the strap. So this is just to carry it, like kind of like the pochette. You really can't. I mean, you could do that, but it's not meant for your shoulder. But I also like the silver hardware. That's what pushed it over the edge for me. One, it's this color because this is the color of the season, apparently. Although, have you seen the Louis Vuitton, whatever red that they're having, burgundy? Whoa, um, gorgeous color. So let's take a look. But look at the pretty hardware on this. Yeah, I just wish the top handle had more structure. Oh, more structure. Okay, see that. So this is, yeah, this is worth the wait. This is worth waiting for the right color. Um, yeah, this is pretty. I actually wish this was actually more thinner. So like what you said, like more structured. Like if this was a rounded, would be perfect. A rounded top handle would be perfect, but it's not. So we're just gonna go with it. So it's kind of like it should be flatter like not, or it should be stay like that at all times, right? Because the shape's strange. But this, so to me, will never be a real crossbody without extensions, and it's not much. It's the shortest setting. It's like this, so it's not even really that short. So let's make it longer. Um, Sorry, what bag is this? It's a Kint's bag, and they have one in the same color right now on eBay for $100, which I kind of wish I saw first. But I said, you know what? I wanted the dust bag. I said I wanted to buy it from the company experience. Now, why can't I get this open? Okay. It's like does not want to move. Like you better move. There we go. I need a forceful tug. Nothing gentle about this. If I keep this, I'm definitely going to have to add either a pull punch to this, or I'm going to have to definitely add some extension because it is not long. I think an extender would be better choice. So let's take a look and see how this looks. So I told myself if I didn't love it, I was going to return it. And it is definitely too short to be a crossbody on me because of my roundness. But it does fit like this. And with an actual extension, it would actually fit just fine. So it does come to the look. And I'm not sure how I feel about the handle. And I see what you're saying, Craig. I see what you're saying. So the shape, can I live with the shape? I don't know. Because when this is held as a crossbody, it's a smaller profile with that top handle. This top handle is not long enough to be on your shoulder arm bag, and it looks really good when you carry it this way. But when you have it crossbody, is that going to bother me? I don't know. I'm going to have to look at this during the daytime, so I'm just going to stuff it right back in this box or bag, and I have a year to decide to return it. I don't know if I am. Um, it looks good carrying it. Yeah, I'm probably going to carry this bag. I love the color too much not to keep it. I just have to find the right extenders on it and see how I feel about the straps or the top handle, which is something I never really saw anybody talk about, was maybe it doesn't bother them. Hmm. So that is my first thing to unbox. If the handle bothers you, send it back. Since the little baby puzzle has a very structured top handle, so it's not all messy flapping. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I'll have to look at that in the daylight and look at I know the return policy is generous, but I don't know if the return policy is returning of funds or a credit. So if it's a credit, I'm keeping it. If it's returning actual currency, I might. No promises. I need to look at it tomorrow when I'm not exhausted. But I also have friend mail. This came from Christiana, guys. So I have friend mail from Christiana, and how cool is that? And she put all these cool stickers on here, and she actually called it friend mail. It's so neat. So let's take a look. I kind of know what this is. I know one thing in here. That bag was 170. So it's not cheap, but it's not outrageous. So it's more than my buy it used, but less than my buy it most of my new ones. So it was $159.90. It was delivered today, and then there's a tax involved. You order. So let's take a look. It says load anytime now. I'm old and my eyesight's bad enough to have to take my glasses off to read. It's very annoying. No, continue. So this says view details. So I've actually bought 3 bags from Kint. My first bag, and I still have it somewhere, I bought in 2020, June 15th of 2020. It's actually when the company was actually called something different, and then it became Kint. And then I bought my Rogue lookalike June 19th of 2024. Now, September of 2025, this is the most current one I've purchased. So the details on this is 172.69. So it was $12.79 for taxes. So let's take a look. What's the return policy on this? It is, I've never returned anything on here before. Is this what you want to change or this continue? Must select fit quality. There's an exchange option, exchange for the same item or exchange for a different size. There's exchanges or there's a refund, store credit, or a refund to original payment. So I can't get the original payment unless it's a all sales final. So I'm not going to do anything till tomorrow. So I'm going to put that to the side. I don't want to make a rash decision. I need to put my things in it, and I've been wanting that bag for long enough that I really need to um, give it a chance. Because here's the thing, I want the puzzle bag. I don't want the puzzle bag price, and for 172, that's a much better. Can I even live with it option? Um, so let me see what I'm missing. Jackie. Let's see. Puzzle. Okay. Beautiful color. The color is gorgeous. So Apple Blossom says, I have a horse clementine, and when I want to carry it, it's a shoulder bag. I put the short handle inside and attach a shoulder length Coach chain strap. That's nice. That's actually whatever. Okay. Well, let me stop flashing my address, and then let me open this, and then I might go back and put my stuff in that other bag. But I am a little scatterbrained, a little tired. Okay, much tired. That's not a little. Ooh. So this. Thank you, Christiana. Oh my gosh. Roomscapes and their Hello Kitty and Friends 100 decals. I love stickers, y'all. I love stickers so much. The child in me has never outgrown this and never will. And never will. And let's see, she wrote a note. Let's take a quick look at it. Okay, so she got this is a bag that did not work for her. So I said, well, I've always wanted this type of bag. So she says, well, do you want me to use it? And she says, um, and if it doesn't work for me, to pass it, pay it forward, like so. And she added a few extra items to help with the length. So basically, it's a gift mail. So gifting it forward. So she sent me this that did not work for her, and I actually was almost bought a Botiker bag. So, ooh, this is soft. I love this. This is so soft. It has that. I love a chevron quilting. I love a chevron quilting. So this has a back pocket, and this feels really heavy. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. This is a real walk. So it has, there's a mirror. It has all the cards for your, actual carrying it as a walk. She said she added some strap options. So there's some strap options. And then I love this. This is the strap it comes with. And it has, okay, so this is a type you can't really, you have to use this strap kind of to make it work. But let's see how this fits on me. This is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. The wallet part, the so lengthwise, my round self is a little bit too short, but not bad. Um, but I know I can figure out how to. There's other stuff in here, so let me get. Ooh, I'm like a magpie. Ooh, she gave me a blind box. We'll have to open this together. Um, and she gave me more stickers. It looks like, yeah, there's bunches and bunches of things. So I have. This is another card. Oh, that's so sweet. This is so. I'm gonna put this on my wall. I have a wall of cards I keep. Um, so I have some Tokidoki stickers, which are fabulous, and then a book of Stitch stickers. Aren't these the best? These are awesome. But okay, let's open up this Tokidoki blind box, and let's see. Yeah, it's a cow. That's adorable. That's so cute. I love that. I love all of these Tokidoki plushie ones, these plush clip-on collectibles. These are some of my favorite ones to get. So this could have been a cow. So this is called Muka. Her name's Muka. It could have been a cow, a pepperino, which is like I don't know what pepperino looks like. Chili pepper, I guess. A collie, which is just a floral design, and then a Lapa Pisa, which is I think they're all puns on animal names. Yeah. So it says Tokidoki means sometimes in Japanese. I choose I choose a Japanese word because I love Japan. I love everything from the ultra modern happy face to Shibuya to the serious magic silence of Kyoto. I choose sometimes because everyone waits for moments that change one's destiny. That's pretty cool. I've never read the back of a package before. I know, right? Perfect for my like I live in the rural sticks here. So let's take a look at these chains. So this is a um I haven't seen this type of chain before. Or I have well, I mean I've seen a braided well a chain through leather, but oh okay, so it has one of those weird sliding adjustments. Kind of like the ball clip thing that they use with the um this seems really nice. Let's see how this would attach. Let's take a look. Hey Brian. Um so let's see if we I would have to do some actual surgery to take off this other chain because I don't think that other chain is ever gonna work for me. I could take off the strap and there's a couple ways I can make this work. But I think before I do surgery, we're gonna see how this works like so. And already it's a longer strap length than the one that comes with the bag. Oh yeah, that's a much better strap length. Yeah, that's a much better size. This is awesome. You know? So I'm gonna play with this. And there's another strap option, which is just the leather, but I think I like this chain one. So we're gonna put this to the side. And this is my friend mail for today. I'm gonna have to see how I like using this because this is a much bigger walk. It's a bag than a walk. I mean, I know it says wallet on chain because there is wallet capability here, but this is a really big, you know. And I think it's interesting that they put a mirror here because honestly, I would be hard pressed to fit more than lipstick in here if you use both sides of these I'll have to play with this, but this is very nice of Christiana to give that to me so I can experiment without having to actually buy one, which is very nice. um yeah, that is like the perfect strap length. I agree. Hello Jeanette. Hello Luxational. Hello Monica. So I have a custom order I need open, and then I have the big thing we're waiting on. So this is something I ordered from Disney, shopdisney.com. So this should have two items in here, I hope. And one of them is custom order. That's why I have been chomping at the bit waiting for this to show up. Oh guys, I didn't even tell you how my morning started. It didn't even okay guys, 6 a.m. in the morning. I wake up. My bladder is screaming at me, saying, Jackie, you must get up. So I get up. I walk into the bathroom and squish. I'm like, I turn on the light and I look down and I've stepped in poo. So Mr. Pugsley isn't feeling that well. So I started my morning off with spraying off my feet in the shower, changing out of my pajamas, waking James up and say, there is poo. Deal with it. That was my morning. We went back to sleep. Um, and he's okay. He just we reduced his food a little bit to see how he's feeling. We have his nanny cam on him, so we've been watching him all day. And we were able to get home and it should be okay. Thing is, it was James went to bed at 10. p.m. Normally he goes to bed at midnight. So I think and normally right before he goes to bed, he takes him out. So I kind of just think the timing was off a little, but we'll see. But let me show you. That's how my day started. Yep. Yep. Yes, my special order. But this is how much I love my puppy. Not only do I, hi baby, hi baby. They heard me tear open a box, and that was Wednesday. Um, So this, James doesn't know about this because I didn't tell him about it. I haven't shown him anything about it. But this is on the Disney.com website, and you see how I customized the top. So that is my husband's last name. So it only could take 7 characters. So I had to do this. But look at the embroidered dogs. Look at how cool. This is just absolutely fabulous. When I saw these embroidered dogs on this tote bag, I'm like, I need this. Now, my pugs actually do have their own tote bag. That's a backpack. They have their own backpack with their pug stuff in it. But I was like, this has to come home with me. We need to stuff this so you guys can get the real appreciation. And it's not even that expensive. It's like $60 or something. Much cheaper than like a Sony. Actually, there's a tag on here. Does it show the price? It does not. Um, but it doesn't have a zipper top. It's just an open tote. It's just an open tote. But look how pretty that is. But it does come with here. It comes with pin. So I was so excited to get this. It was not really a think about it moment. It was oh yeah, I need that. Um, it wasn't even like, should I afford it? No. It's like I need that. I need to own that. I don't care. I have to have that. You know, and this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Um, so I had to move on to my wait. I had to move one of my cat boxes to the dining room because Pippin's health is getting worse. Oh no, poor Pippin. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it happens. So here it comes with the bag. It comes with these 2 Disney pins. This is the Disney Doghouse, which is a castle. And then it says um, Disney Dogs. And then over here it has this bone charm right here. I mean, this could not make any dog mom more prouder than me, right? This is the cutest thing ever. I need to put let me change the pin backs for this pin, and I'm going to put this on this bag and show you um, what we look like. So this is so cute. I love this doghouse pin. Oh my gosh! So it shows you can place them, wherever you want, however you want. But I'm going to put it right here on the front with the next to the paws. And I'm doing it through the front pocket, and then I'm adding the locking backs, which are these kind of hat-shaped um, locking backs. If you just use the frog backs, they tend to pop out really easily, and then you lose pins. Yeah, so I got 2 pins, a charm on the bag, customized thing. This thing was $75. I cannot be happier. The canvas is awesome. It's not there's no leather on this. It's like a suede-ish looking textile, but it's not leather, which I'm totally fine with because leather would have made it cost so much more. Um, totally cool with the choices that Disney has made. So I'm gonna put this over here. And I'll probably add more pins to this. I'll probably get some more pins somewhere, and say, oh, my bag needs more pins. Because this is what I do. This is what I love. I love decorating things and I love buying and collecting things. And this marries all those wonderful things together of having fun. Actually, let's move this over just a wee bit. I think the only thing that can make my trip to Disneyland better is at the resorts if I could take my dogs with me. They're not, they don't let you bring pets. And I understand. I get it. There we go. So it says, I love my Disney dog. And then it has a doghouse castle. And it has James's name up there in my favorite colors. So this cannot, this is just the coolest thing. Oh, hello, Jason Jenkins. Nice to meet you. So this is Disney greatness. I mean, like, look how awesome. Look at all these. Okay, this is Percy, which is the pug from Pocahontas. Lady from Lady and the Tramp. I can't remember which one this dog is, but it's one of the Dalmatians, Pongo, and I can't remember. I don't actually know what her name is, this poodle. I think she's from the Pets movie. And then this is Tramp to the lady. Let's see. So this is Pluto, the original Mickey's dog. And then I think this one is Jock from I can't remember which movie that was from or which one he's from, but I think his name's Jock. Yeah, so yeah, this is cool. This is super cool. I've always wanted a King Charles Cavalier dog because of Lady. So there's one more thing in this box. So this is the other thing I purchased, and I purchased it because I figured it was fate. They had sold out of every color or every size but my size. And I normally don't buy these until they're on super clearance because I have so many shirts. But this one, y'all, this one I had to have. It had to. Had to. I will wear this until it falls apart. I will wear this until I turn it into a pillow because this embroidered hat is magnificent. This is it has the interfacing on the back. This is an absolutely gorgeous embroidered, and even the Walt Disney is embroidered. This shirt is amazing. This is the most Jackie shirt ever. And by the way, speaking of the Sorcerer's Apprentice, I scheduled for Saturday the 20th my next tattoo. I told you it wasn't going to just be one. It was going to be more than one. So we've scheduled it. I'm going to do it before I chicken out because this is a week old and I'm happy with it. It is itchy. My skin is dry. It's going to be difficult for me to deal with a full arm, but it's going to be a full forearm of tattoo. And she'll be sending me the concept arts this week. So we will see. We will see. And then look, okay, now we're getting to the box that we all been waiting for. It's so big, I can't really carry it, guys. I kind of scooted it over here. But it's huge. It's huge. Um, it had some trauma in its shipping. Oh yeah, I'm putting the cream on it. Oh yeah, I'm putting lotion on this thing but I have naturally very dry skin. So even though I look glistening right now, I have very dry skin. So I've been putting lotion and creams on it constantly. I actually carry it in my handbag. I have a whole thing of Aquaphor, and then I've used what's the other thing? I've used Eucerin. Basically, it stays moisturized. Okay, so this is a Craig bag. From what I remember, it was supposed to have one bag in here, which of course we never follow the rules. So he sent me, I have no idea. This is not what I thought he was sending me. So look at the look. Oh my gosh, this thing's amazing. This thing is this a fur? It's a furla. This thing's gorgeous. Look at the color. Look at I mean, okay, I know. Wow. The grain on this and the feel of this leather is amazing. Like, how did they do that? This is a stamped graining on a beautiful leather. Wow, this is really pretty. The hardware on this, I didn't even know you bought this, Craig. So okay, so this opens with a zipper. The hardware on this is just, yeah, this thing's way small for you, sir. So he said to be very careful opening things, and things were in bags. So let's put this down. Let's see if I could open this without breaking or destroying anything. Okay, so paper stuffing. So here is a very heavy something or other. Now I know why it costs so much to ship this. Not only was it the weight, it is, and size of box. Because, oh, this is really heavy. And he said to be very careful. So, whoa, I love it. I have a snow phone. Does it sing? I am shocked this made it and didn't break. You are so brave. You are so brave, Craig. I am not as brave as you. This is amazing that this made it and it's fine. Okay. But he did put it in plastic bags. So, I mean, worst case scenario. So this is a beautiful green. The teal. And it has a crossbody. This is so pretty. I have never seen this bag, Craig. Like this, and I've looked at Furla bags before. I don't know where you found this, but this is awesome. And if you have the lock, and you can just there should be a way you can just open it that you could just put this on here and it locks it. But who does that? Nobody really does that. Um, this is gorgeous. I can't get over the color. It's like an ebony, guys. It's like not ebony black, but like ebony wood, like that black and really dark, deep, rich brown. This is what this color is. It is gorgeous. I didn't even know you had that. We can. I haven't seen that for. I know I have never seen that Furla design. That one was a made in Italy Furla. Okay, so there's more stuff. Okay, let's see. What is this? This looks familiar. Yes, beautiful, gorgeous. We all love Mr. Ralph Lauren, and Mr. Ralph Lauren's having a moment. I haven't seen his new show. New show's out. I haven't seen the new show for the spring, but he's also having a huge, kind of like a comeback. Well, Taylor Swift was wearing one of a Ralph Lauren dress apparently when she got proposed to, and it's become like the big thing. It like sold out and everything. So there's more things. I'm almost afraid. What if it's another one? Oh my gosh, how did you do this? This is another one. Guys, oh my gosh. Okay, when you found these, what did you say? Like, how am I going to ship those to Jackie, right? Because oh, this is so cute. This one doesn't sing, but it says Ohana means family, guys. Look, I have Mickey and Stitch. I have to put these in my living room. You won't be able to see them after now. They're going to be stuck in um my TV cabinet of curios. Oh, yeah, this is so cute. I love this. Maybe we should get this one as my Stitch tattoo. This pose, him sitting with his doll. I like that. Maybe that would be good to sit with my Snoopy. Yeah, no wonder it weighed so much. Yes, I know, right? The water weight, those two globes. I still can't believe he shipped me two water globes, guys. Brilliant. Uh, okay, so let's get paper in here. Yeah, more paper. Let's get the paper out of the way. So this is a beautiful, I can't remember, this is the Marcy tote, but it looks like the Hannah. Is this one the Hannah? This one might be the Hannah. No, no, this is the Newberry because of the type of leather it is. It's just, um, it's all pinched in instead of, this is gorgeous. You know how I feel about navy. And wait, there's more. I'm impressed they both made it without breakage. Yeah, I am very impressed. I am incredibly impressed. Um, so this is a backpack. Oh, I think he told me Travis found this for me. It's a Huffle Puff backpack. This is so cute. Oh, I love that crest. You know what? I wonder if I have yes, oh, it already came in. So Craig bought me a movie. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Of course, it's Stitch. But oh, this is awesome. Thank you. Um, this is the live action, and I like it better than the cartoon, which is really hard for me to say. I normally love the cartoon more than the live action, but that live action is so good. Um, I was just saying, there's patch I want to buy, and I haven't bought it because I didn't really have a bag for it, but now that I have this, um there's one that says miss shift manage, and I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Of course, I'm a Hufflepuff, so I'm not really that bad, but I love that. That is cute. I love the color. It's a nice. Normally, when you get Hufflepuff, it's like bright yellow. I like that this is more like a mustard yellow. It's normally you get stuff like this, right? Bright yellow, but this is really pretty. Thank you, Travis. Um, Hufflepuff is a house in Harry Potter, and I am that house. So this random fashion file um confetti. This is the bag that I knew was coming. Everything else was an extra. This is the one that we swapped bags. I sent him one that I wasn't using, had never used, and he swapped me this one. Look how beautiful that is. Yes, this is a Lantique. This is the small one. Not the mini, not the large, but the small. This is the good size for me. It's a little too small for him. This one has a patent leather pouch in perfect condition. Um, I have a black and white one. Now I have to be careful with this one because this is patent leather here, and it has patent leather on here and patent leather on here. Patent leather is picky, y'all. It's picky. This thing's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I don't have that many Atlantiques, so this makes me really happy to have. The one I traded him, I bought off of, I can't remember where. And I remember when I bought it, I said, this is a very Craig. I do this a lot, you know, like I channel my friends, and I'm like, this is such a great bag. It reminds me of them, and then I buy it, and then I don't use it because it reminds me of them. And James, well, not James, but Craig was like, "But Jackie, you don't want another black bag." I'm like, "No, I'm not using this one, and you want that one, so let's just swap." You know, I think the one I gave was a different size or something. Was it the same size, just different color? I can't remember. Craig has a lot of black bags, a lot. That was his primary bag collection color for a long time. Um, so they have to compete with each other. So he got one of the. I really love this tag, by the way, that it has patent on one side and then just the Vachetta on this side. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So let me dump these boxes out of the way. Um, because I am drowning in boxes and I'm a little too far from the camera for comfort. Um, so let me show you how big this box was. 11 pounds. Yeah. I have got to clean out my room of ridiculousness tomorrow. This fur is amazing. I mean, I can't get over this because, well, one, I didn't know he had this. I don't, if he showed me, I didn't remember it. The hardware on this is amazing. Just, I've never seen hardware like this. This is a beautiful design. Just beautiful. But this, man, this takes the cake. The feeling of this leather, it looks gorgeous. It is gorgeous. This is so soft. This is, this feels softer than bovine. Is this bovine or something different? You know? So I'm gonna put this back in its bag because we must protect the greatness that is this bag. This is a gorgeous bag. I do need to switch into a different. Oh, you know what? Let's pull out my Kint's bag again. Where did I throw it? I threw it right here. This one. And let's try and put my stuff in it from my pochette. Yes, I think because those Reed Karkoff bags were so well made and people didn't really just use them willy-nilly that they just well-made bags, you know? It's just a really well-made bag. Okay, okay. So I see what you were saying. Just tuck that in on the Clementine. If I just tuck in the top strap, I can just put underneath the flap if I wanted to. Well, let's take a look at the interior of this. It's a fabric interior, an open one compartment, which I like. Um, I am not mad at this. I think this is staying. Let's pull that off. Let's add. So let me go into my pochette and put everything that's in here in there, and we'll see how this looks. Um, according to my research, the Furla is a Furla signature bag. Really? Wow. Hey, James, come here when you're done. Craig's. I got a lot of gift things. So this is not one of them. I bought that. But look,
Don't drop them.
they shipped them in that box and they survived. So Ohana and Mickey. Mickey sings. But I wanted to show you this.
Wow,
Isn't that cool?
that is cool.
So we have another puppy bag that's not just a backpack. And it has your name on it. So when we do daycare, we can we actually put this on their crate. If we leave it in here, I'll use it, and I want it to be for their away their go bag with their pug bag. So they have a pug bag backpack, and that's going to be their other visiting go bag whenever we have to go house sitting, or puppy sitting. Um, okay. Anxious. There's a ton online for wow. I'll have to do some research on that. Okay, let's go back to this bag. Yeah, this is still cheaper than the Clementine, by the way. The Clementine has gone up in price, plus it's in Australia, so there's imports, fees, and taxes and whatever now. You know, I guess there always was, but in here I only have this little pouch. My other little pouch I didn't include because it didn't quite fit in my pochette. The pochette doesn't fit as much as you want it to. That's one of its major limitations. So I have one little pouch, one little wallet. This actually fits more than the pochette Matisse. And my other thing is in my other bag. So whenever I use this, I just take off I always take the strap off. And I always leave these extenders on because to make this fit me the way it needs to, the extenders have to be there. So I don't interchange this. This only goes with this bag. You know, sometimes I interchange them so I can use them with more things, but I'd rather be able to know that I can always just grab this bag and use it than have to look for where did I put that extender, you know? So this one always fits perfectly. So this one So inside it only has my bag of things in my wallet. No, I like this. This is pretty. I'm gonna put my keys in here, and there we go. This is my bags. Ooh, we definitely should do this. I love it. So I think to return it, you have to scan to share. I imagine you can't cut this tag off if you're returning it. So I'm gonna leave it on and look at this tomorrow and when I'm not exhausted and tired and see how I feel about this. I think right now, how I feel about it is I'm keeping it. Um, I like the size, I like the width, I like the way it feels, I like the leather. I don't care if it's not the perfect leather. It's pretty. It's a very pretty. This color is very pretty. I normally have mostly bright fire engine red bags. I don't really have that many burgundy, this type of color, or I have like deeper burgundy. You know. Let's move this out of the way. My poor room. My poor room looks like a wreck. This is so cute. I'm gonna put. This needs to have special things in here because it's special. I love this crest. The Hufflepuff. So the Hufflepuff is a badger. So the Hogwarts theming is each house has their own characteristics, and the characteristic of the badger is dogged loyalty, and I am that. I am not adventurous. I'm not what's the word? I'm not the Slytherin is more like cunning, sly, that's not me. Ravenclaws care about learning more than anything. I like learning, but I don't love learning because I'm super smart. I did well in school because I'm stubbornly determined. That's a difference than being naturally clever. Um, so when it comes to education, I did well because I studied my ass off. I worked at it. It was never because I just loved learning. I wanted to succeed. So I am a person who likes learning, but I'm just stubborn. Thank you, Craig. Oh, Jean's here. It looks much better with the times in it. Oh, with the things in it. Yes, yes. It always does. Everything does look better with things in it. Everything looks better. That's why I kept looking at it when Lisa was showing hers when she was on her trip. Of course, she has hers in like the camel color, but this color is what did it. If this was a red bag with gold, I wouldn't have bought it. Because it was a silver with this red, I was like, yes, I have to have this. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And actually, I do. I like the way it does this. I do. I actually, the weight looks much better with it now. It feels much better with it. It looks better with it. Again, always put your stuff in the bag first, before you say, nope, it won't work, because sometimes the weight distribution changes everything. It changes how it fits. It changes how it sits. Oh, here's my other bag of things that didn't make it into my first bag of things. So let's see if these both fit in here. That would be interesting. Yeah, it does. It's a little cramped, but it all fits. There's more stuff in it. Now ripples, because I probably considered too much stuff in there now. Let's try that again. Let's put this to the side. Yeah, I am happy with this decision. We'll see how this goes throughout the day. Tomorrow, I have a few things I have to do tomorrow. Um, the color of that bag is gorgeous. If you're not 100% convinced about the burgundy one, you should return it. Not as nice as Craig's bag, honest opinion. Well, yes. Yeah, that Furla and the other ones, yes. It's this Kint is it's not so much it is seriously it's about getting the look of the puzzle bag with the feel of that clementine that I really want and I can't stop obsessing over. The only thing that got me um to get over a peekaboo was I had a small version of a dupe of one and then I got the micro peekaboo and then once I got the micro Fendi peekaboo I knew I was done with that bag. I was over it. And I didn't have to buy the real big version of it. And the leather on this is okay. I would never this leather um I understand why Leather Tannerstein says the leather is not the best. You know, it's not the best. It looks good. Price point wise, it's totally appropriate. The Coach leather is far better than this. Like by 1,000. This is kind of on the thin side, but I'm okay with that because it's the look I want. I want the look. Um, you are so yes, yeah. I am a Hufflepuff T to the T. Jean. I am loyal to a fault. It is ridiculous when I should have given up. I should just give up. No, I am that person that's tenacious, call it stubborn, mulish, you know, that's me. I keep trying. Um, yeah. Craig says the navy Ralph Lauren bag snaps on the sides that allow more room. Not sure if you saw. Yeah, I did. I did. I saw that because that's how come it looks a little smaller because my other ones are unsnapped. But I have. That's a beautiful bag. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Um, yeah. So anyway, that this is today has been a busy. My room looks like a holy mess over there. I literally have a pile of boxes and a pile of bags, and I'm going to be going through my bags this weekend partially. I have to find a bag that a friend of mine or somebody I'm is looking for, and I think I have it. And then I have another bag I'm looking for that I'm sending a bunch of bags to my college BFF, her kiddo, who's an adult with her own kiddo now. Um, asked about some bags, and I said, I'll send you some. I'll send you more than some. I have a lot of bags. What do you need? They're a young couple. They have a new baby. Like, no, I'm not taking your money. Here, I'll send you some bags. You know. So I'm gonna send her some bags, and I'm gonna go through my bags. And every time I say this and I do this, I'm like, I don't need to buy anything else. And then I see something else that it looks amazing online. I'm like, I have to have that bag, and there I go again. Is an addiction and a collector tendency and health. I don't know. I mean, I've always been a collector, and whether it was jewelry or books. Yeah, y'all don't even want to know how many books I had. um I've always collected things. My dad has stamp collection, a book collection. My grandfather collected clocks, watches, and chairs. I know it's weird. My grandmother collected lamps and American Fostoria glass. So, I mean, everybody has their thing. Um, did I miss all the bags? Yes, Linda, but I can hold them up again. Just a thought, Jackie, but with your bag collection getting larger and larger and adding more and higher end bags, I think you need to up your content insurance cover. Yeah, I do. I do. I know I do. My insurance on my house. Yeah, I do. I do. I'm at the point now that I can't just replace this stuff. If something happens and my insurance on the internal contents are not that. Yeah, I need to talk to my insurance company, whatever. But no. So Linda P, this is my bag from Kint. So I just got this. It's. I will look at it tomorrow in daylight and see how I feel about it. I got this wonderful Hufflepuff. Travis found this for me, a backpack. And there's another bag but I already took it. James already took it into the living room. That was for the puppies. Um, I got this wonderful, cool T-shirt that is just awesome. Right? Sorcerer's Apprentice. And then I got this bag from Craig. This is a Furla bag. This is beautiful. Apparently this is one of Furla's signature designs, which I never knew about. Um, but I love the color of this bag and the texture of it. It's a beautiful bag. I got this was a gift from Christiana, so she sent me this Boddicker walk bag, and then I have this is a trade I did with Craig. So this is a trade. We trade one for one. I gave him one, he gave me one. They were both Atlantiques, just different colorways. And then which is absolutely gorgeous. This was a gift bag. This is a beautiful Ralph Lauren navy. Look how beautiful, how rich. This is like the quintessential. This is what makes me think of Ralph Lauren. Gold, navy, this richness, this beautiful, beautiful bag. I know the Furla is just, I've never seen that. And I've looked for Furlas. I don't know why I have never seen that Furla bag ever. And Craig says that it's like the signature bag for Furla. I'm like, well, how did I miss that? You know, I was showing Craig a bag today and he's like, girl, you have a whole box of bags right there in your house from me. Don't buy that bag. I'm like, okay, you're right. You're right. I was watching um LV Lover CC, Karis. She did a vlog and I was looking at her vlog video and I loved the bag she was carrying, which was an MCM bag. And I sent it over to Craig. I said, Craig, look at this bag. And he's like, girl, stop looking. And I'm like, I can't help it. So it's just, I didn't buy it. I mean, it's like a $2,000 bag. Jackie, the reed is an untreated vegetable tan dyed Vachetta. Sorry for the delayed response. Is that the one I gave you, or yeah, that's the one I gave you, undyed. Yeah, so the one that went to Craig is that light, beautiful, his favorite colorway. In other words, natural beautifulness. And this one's just fabulous, fabulous. Vegetable tanned and dyed, untreated. It's just gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The leather's soft. Reed Karkoff bags are just so some of the styles, the Atlantique and the Boxer are my favorite. Um, the Atlantique probably more than the Boxer. I just keep buying Boxers, but I like the Atlantique more. I just keep buying Boxers. I don't know why. Every time I love a boxy tote. It just I see them and I have to have them. That's all there is. Both of the reads mine you sent me is untreated with one I sent you is a bit. Oh, okay. So the one that he has is untreated. Mine's vegetable tanned, which is gorgeous. It's so soft. It's so beautiful. I'm a sucker for Reed, and I have a couple of his bags on my eBay right now that they've offered me a really good deal. You have no idea. Well, maybe you do. How hard it is for me not to buy these two bags that I have in eBay. One is this really beautiful Atlantique in like cream and orange and brown. I mean, it is like the prettiest colorway. But I'm like, Jackie, you're not going to use it. You have an entire collection of Reed bags already. Like, let somebody else get that good deal. It is so hard. A rumor has it that Reed is coming out of retirement. Oh man, I hope so. Oh, speaking of rumors, did y'all remember when we all had the rumor that Marc Jacobs was going to do a collab with Murakami and Takashi Murakami, and we're all like, well, who's going to do it? Well, guess what? It wasn't Takashi. It's this other creator. I don't know her name, but it's the Joy collection. And it has silly flowers too, not the Murakami flower, a different flower. So I'm like, oh, maybe that's why everybody thought it was the Murakami because the color splash, and so it's really pretty. Brian and I are looking at the tote bag that has Marc Jacobs is Joy in script. I think it's really pretty. But yeah, I don't know. Meant to send you a wave, Apple Blonde. Takesha. Oh, wait a minute. There really is going to be a Takashi collab set for December? Doomed. I am doomed. If there really is a Takashi collab with Marc Jacobs, I'm doing it. LVMH is Marc Jacobs is part of that family, but Louis Vuitton drop is just so beyond my ability. I can't even afford their used stuff. So it's not like I'm gonna go out and find their, new stuff. Like even when you watch Winnie BLV, she was talking about how she really wanted the Cherry Speedy, the new one in white, and she didn't buy it. Save your dollars now. Yeah, I'm just excited to hear that LVMH is bringing back MJ Beauty. Yes. I love Marc Jacobs' beauty line. He had the best formula. He had the best lipstick. I do not know why they stopped it. I mean, if Versace can still have makeup and his makeup is meh, I mean, if you love Versace makeup, maybe explain to me why, because I don't get it. But because I've seen people wearing it, the Valentino, I have Valentino lipstick that I kind of like. I don't get the Christian Louboutin, lipsticks, but when it comes to high end makeups, I really thought Marc Jacobs had a fabulous formula. At least on my skin, loved it. You know, um, I can't justify the new prices on Murakami handbags. No, yeah, even for me as a collector. Yeah, even as a collector, because it's not even just the collab prices. It's just Louis Vuitton prices. The Louis Vuitton catagram is fabulous. I love it. I love the interior prints. I love the whimsy. I love the burgundy they're using. I love the little puffy cat charm. I think the catagram is fabulous. I cannot afford it. I can't afford it. Even if I could afford it, I don't think I could do it because I need to spend $1,000 on tires. We just spent $400 today at the dealership, and this week we already spent $1,000 on a plumbing problem with our kitchen. So that's $1,400 not really planned for. Um, and according to the diagnostic, they want us to do another $1,400 worth of preventative maintenance. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this because I have always been told that transmissions are closed systems, but they said, oh, you need a transmission flush every 30,000 miles. I'm like, I don't know about that, Honda. I don't know about that. Um, that's actually a good thing, Jeanette. I don't have a lot of bags. That's good. I have too many. You can't love. I love them all, but I can't give them the attention and time they deserve. I want to use them more, but honestly, I'm so used to changing out my bag every day that if I use a bag for 2 or 3 days, I feel weird. Like honestly, I have to change out my bag every day to go with my mood, how I feel. You know. Hey, Rachel. Who is TM collaborating with December? Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs and Takashi Murakami, apparently. It's been rumored all year, and I thought for sure it must have been this Joy collab that they're doing right now, but according to the rumors, it's still coming. So I cannot wait because Marc Jacobs is the original when it comes. I mean, he's fun. Um, I like Marc Jacobs stuff. I like him. I like his whimsy, his style. Um, I'm not sure how much I love so much the tote bag, the wallet, the duffel, but here's the thing. America loves it. People keep buying it. So apparently it's working out. So who am I to judge? I have one that says the tote bag. I'll buy another one. If there's a bunch of if Takashi Murakami is doing a collab with Marc Jacobs and it comes out with the tote bag, I'm gonna buy one. Now I'm praying that it's not a $600 tote bag. It could very well be because that's how much his Steven Sprouse bags were. And his bags can be up to $800 easily. I mean, they have a couple Marc Jacobs on there right now for $1,200 and $1,400. I just prefer the $200 and $300 bags because even that's a stretch because I buy too many bags. Okay, guys, I have to go. I'm exhausted. You all have a great weekend. Jackie, love you, and we'll text you later. Yay, love you too, sir. Ooh, that will be cool, Lori. I just got something from MJ to collab with another artist, the Joy artist. He does a lot of collabs. This year, a whole bunch of collabs have come out. My sinuses are mad at me. people are actually mowing. I don't know if you can hear it, but my congestion just ratcheted up. Um, yeah, I need to take my meds, but they're in my bedroom, and I know I've only been here for like an hour, and I normally talk longer than this, but y'all, I'm tired. I was tired yesterday. I'm not kidding when I tell you that yesterday, after I got off the live, I pretty much took a shower, took my medication, and went to sleep. Like, when I mean went to sleep, I mean I went to sleep. I think it was 8 o'clock at night. And then I woke up again at 10, and I was like, oh, I guess that was a hard 2 hour nap, and then I went back to sleep. And I kept waking up and going back to sleep because James came to bed, whatever. But I am tired. My brain is on empty mode. I have a bunch of work this week I did, and I have more work to do. Tomorrow I'm going to do a walking group thing in the morning. I promised to do. And that means I have to be up and out and at the park by 10, which I don't want to do, but I promised to do. And then I have to go down to San Antonio. And then I'm going to be going over Sunday. I have church. And then I also on Saturday I have to visit a friend. She's not doing well. So we're gonna go visit and hang out and hopefully lift her spirits up. She's not feeling well. So we're gonna do that. So that's my weekend, y'all. I've been resisting the tote bag, but I'm here for the Murakami Club. Yes, Rachel, I am too. I only have right now the tote bag. I bought several. I've gifted and sold, traded, um, but the one I have is the denim one from the Wizard of Oz collection, which I really like. Anyway, okay, guys, I'm going to bed. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for all my friends, and thank you for my members. Thank you for just subscribing or just hanging out with me every week and spending your Friday with me. And if I can, I will go live again sometime this weekend. And I will be going live with Jolie. That should be happening next Sunday, but she's going through some things, so I'm not sure if we're going to go live this weekend. But if not, I will. Okay, bye, everybody.